It's Friday 2nd of February, and this is This Week in Tabletop RPG, brought to you by EN World Live. So let's start the week with something that is in fact not news. So no, Hasbro is not selling D&D. This week has seen an online rumour that the video game company Tencent is in negotiations to buy D&D, but that has been debunked. They are, however, in negotiations for a license to make a video game, in the same way that Baldur's Gate 3 had a license to use the D&D brand. So in actual D&D news, Foundry Virtual Tabletop is getting official support from Wizards of the Coast, and that's adding another virtual tabletop options for D&D players. Chaosium has announced the release dates for the highly anticipated Pendragon 6th edition. The game's been voted the most anticipated tabletop RPG for 4 years in a row now, and it will be available in April. Cubicle 7 have announced the digital release and opened a physical pre-orders for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, Tribes and Tribulations, a sourcebook full of information about orcs, goblins, and more. So the PDF is available now. You can get it on DriveThru RPG or on Cubicle 7 website, and the hardcovers will be available in the third quarter of this year with pre-orders open now. The date for this year's Free RPG Day has been announced. It'll be June 22nd of 2024. You can find out if your friendly local gaming store is participating using the Free RPG Day Find a Retailer search, and you can find the link to that on EN World. In industry news, data from Tabletop Analytics shows that individual creators earn an average of 30% less in 2023 compared to 2019 on Kickstarter, despite there being 22% more successful campaigns overall. So of course the number of TTRPG $1 million Kickstarters doesn't seem to be suffering. So there were 11 of them in 2021, only 7 in 2022, and then 10 in 2023. So Kickstarter is also starting to face competition from BackerKit, which is starting to get a few $1 million campaigns of its own. If you'd like to hear these stories discussed in more detail, you can listen to Morris's unofficial Tabletop RPG talk show, or you can read all about it at enworld.org. I'm Jessica, and that was This Week in Tabletop RPG.